Hello, it's Paul Clark here from YOUSRC, and in this short video I want to show you how easy it is to create a standalone Android YOUSRC app. That's something that you can give to your friends, or if you want you can upload it onto the Google Play Store and distribute it there, or even sell it there. And this is a new feature because previously you needed the YOUSRC player in order to play your apps on Android. Now you don't. So in order to show you how to do that, we're going to create an app. I'm going to do that quickly by creating a derivative of an app I like called 3D Order Demo. So if I play the 3D Order Demo app, then you'll see what it does is it bounces an apple and a banana around the screen on top of a picture of strawberries. Underneath there's a button here with copy to my workspace, so I'll do that. And now I'm looking at the same app copied into my workspace. Let's have a look at the code. I'm not going to go through it in great detail, but essentially we load images for the strawberry, the apple and the banana. We draw the strawberry at 0, 0, so it's going to be at the top left hand corner of the screen and it fills the screen, and we're keeping track of the apple X and Y position and the banana X and Y position, and then we loop until we're finished drawing the apple and banana, changing their position, and just making sure that if it goes off the right hand side of the screen we pop it back off the left hand side, and same if it goes below the bottom of the screen we put it above the top, and the same for the banana. We refresh the screen, wait a bit, and this little bit of code is just going to stop the animation if you press the mouse button. So let's save that and check that, and everything was alright, and let's run it, and you'll now see that the app is running. It's my copy of the app and it's just running fine. I'm just going to take a little picture of that when the fruit is in a nice place. Come on, I want a banana and an apple. Here we go. That's saved a picture. So if I look at my apps in my workspace, here's the app that we've been playing with, and I'm going to choose a thumbnail, and I've got quite a few pictures here. Let's just scroll down and look for our frame grab. There it is. So now my app's got a nice little thumbnail, and now if I wanted to I could play that here on the web. If I wanted to I could play it on Android using the YOUSRC player, but now if I want to I can create a standalone Android app. To do that I run it again, and after all the images have loaded, and they obviously have, there's this new button here, and this new button says make a standalone PC, Pi and Android version of this app. So if I click that button, this is the new stuff. It reads in the images that we needed and processes those. It builds an archive of all those things together, which we call a WAD file, in honour of the guys who wrote the Doom games years ago, where an archive of all their assets was called a WAD file. And then it's creating something called an APK file. That is Google's file format for Android apps. So it does a bunch of stuff that you may or may not be interested in. You can look this up on the web to understand what this is. It signs it, and that means that it's a genuine APK file that can be loaded onto the Google Play Store. It does something called zip aligning, which is something they ask you to do as well, and it saves it back into your workspace. So what we're doing here is the complicated bit that Google require in order to create Android apps, so that you don't need to worry about that. Here's the important bit: APK created OK, Android app creation complete, download the APK file from the app workspace. So if I go back to my app workspace, you'll now see I've got these two things have appeared. One of them is the archive itself, which we said was called a WAD file, and if you want you can use that in the PC or Raspberry Pi standalones, but here's the important one. This is the APK file, and that is used by Google in order to understand, in order to distribute your app. So if we want we can click that and we can save it just off to our workspace. That was nice and quick. And now, in order to get that on your phone, the easiest thing to do is to email it to your email address that you can access from your phone, because when your Android app sees the email come in with the APK file as an attachment, it'll say, do you want me to install this app? Click yes, and your app is on your phone. I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, please get in touch.